Hey guys, welcome back to the show. So I'm doing the MTV Cribs episode this episode, but before I get into it, I just wanted to kind of use my talk show to talk. We listed this house for sale. I decided to move. I found another opportunity that I really wanted to do, a change up in my life. And I thought, it's time. We got hit by a tornado. It's been nothing but construction here for 2 years for me. I barely feel like I got to live or become attached to the home. And why let a brand new roof on a home, new gutters, new LP, new brickwork, new HVAC systems, new water heater, new floors, new sliding glass doors, new garage doors, new light fixtures on the outside, new pool equipment, new pool liner, boom, 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 new deck. The house is pretty much new. The only things that are in this house that have not been updated are like some of the white carpet or some of the appliances that I was like, I was going to change anyway, but they're the best working appliances I've ever had in my life. And so when I listed my house online, people are like, it's not very cohesive, is it? I'm like, half of it's gone. Do you think I was going to put everything I own online? What you see is what I'm allowing you to see online. Everything else has already been moved out to, undisclosed locations. And then everything you're now seeing online, other than pretty much this podcast setup, is gone now too. I don't know if you guys remember MTV Cribs or you watched it or whatever, but the way the camera is all wonky and weird and it like zooms and double zooms in. I know this because I just watched 100 episodes before I filmed my episode to make sure we got the vibe, the actual crappy MTV type crib vibe. And I was like, oh man, I really like how Rob Zombie did his. I like how Chris Angel did his. And then there's a BAM tour on YouTube. So I like how that went down. That's how we filmed it. Just as douchey as all of that. And I find it hilarious. I think there should be a new rule. If you guys talk crap on a house listing, in order to get the comment to go through, you must submit your own home. So if you talk crap on like the laundry room that I never even painted the whole time I lived here, which has only been 3 years. The laundry room. I got tons of smack on my laundry room, which I thought was hilarious. We clean our dirty clothes in a room and it's not cool enough. Amateur. I didn't even mute my phone. Muted. So anyway, I think I need to see your laundry room, dude. You know what I mean? So before I do the MTV Cribs episode, I wanted to point out my very favorite comments I've heard about the house. First up, who cares? Oh, hey, dude, I delivered pizza there. And you delivered the hell out of that pizza, man. The Addams family called and they want their house back. Well, my name is Adam. Yeah. The amount of people around here that wanted this house to stay white or whatever cracks me up too. Sherwin-Williams is a thing for a reason. You can go get any paint color you like. I'm colorblind, so I prefer black, white, red, the non-Karen colors. What is beautiful about that house? I said everything. Man, we set that up perfectly. We should start a podcast with this natural kind of banter. She goes, inside maybe? I said, inside, outside, I don't care where. This guy goes, what the F? Why would you want all that black house? No character, hot AF in the summer, gonna show dirt like crazy, etc. And I said, hey, we can't all pull that shirt off. His profile photo has this shirt. Pretty proud of it. I mean, it's a nice shirt. I just want to know what he does for a living so I can move into a house like that. I said, feet finder. I think Dracula lives there. Nope, but we hate the day ball just the same. This lady says, it's always the people that comment that have cats as their profile photos on Facebook, right? They're always like their animal, right? Like, ma'am, you're not a cat. You just smell like one. Vulgar. Maybe churches will buy that monstrosity and load it up. What kind of person needs that much? And I was like, are you calling churches monstrosities? Then about 2 days into the listing, I got hit up that we hit the Wild West of the internet, AKA Reddit. And it's called The Huge Black Box of Horrors. General_ring_1689 posted this. And what's funny is I'm sure that dude's watching right now with his beard. This guy lives around here. He's even posted update photos of the house. Although he'll never be able to come in here because we asked for pre-approval. The page is Zillow Gone Wild. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a Reddit page dedicated to all these like houses. I mean, I was looking at them the other day. Some are absolutely beautiful. Some are like mine that are just weird to everybody. Some are like trashed. It's amazing. So it's basically a big, huge like ring for people to get on here and talk crap about other people's homes while they live where they live. but some of these comments sent me. This is just plain silly. Reeks of someone who had absolutely no clue who they are or what they even like, trying to be edgy, very badly executed. I know who I am. You don't know who you are. Made me think of Viva La Bam. The Viva La Bam comments or the Bam Margera comments are hilarious. We grew up on that. And the entire MTV side of our childhood when we were raised, I'm an 80s kid who grew up, I was born in the late 80s, grew up in the 90s. Of course, we listened and did everything they said not to do on CKY. That's a compliment. These are compliments. And I don't necessarily take these as bad that they're talking crap. I think they just get the vibe of who I am. Castle Blackula. Hell yeah. That one's amazing. At least the design is consistent. If you're going to go for it, go for it. Yeah, thanks. This is why I hate new builds. No matter what ridiculous design wackadoodle style you throw at them, they always end up looking like effing McMansion. McMansion. I love that. I love that because I just shared something the other day where McDonald's when I was a kid was lit, dude. There was animals, color things everywhere, creepy, touchy clowns all over the place. It was like going to McDonald's was like going to Disney World for poor kids, okay? It's all we had, right? Now you go to McDonald's and it looks like an upscale coffee shop. I will take old McDonald's over this new crappy, stale, live, laugh, love, paint your house, Center Grove, bland, all you want. For years, I was called the Gothic Mr. Rogers. Who lives at McMansion? I'm just going to add it to it. It's amazing. It's always bookshelves that are either empty or barely any books, just a bunch of cheap curiosity bullshit. That one kills me too because the amount of things that were on that bookshelf that I allowed to get online, none of it was cheap knockoff curiosities. Like these people can't tell the difference between real human skulls and ones you get at Hot Topic. It just cracks me up. The amount of antique books and collectibles that were on those bookshelves is insane. It's insane. It's the one thing of the house I didn't touch because no one's going to pay attention to what's on the shelves. And I was right. No one truly paid attention to what was on the shelves. Only the ungroundable can live here and shop at Hot Topic. Hot Topic again in the 90s or Hot Topic now? Here we go. Here's one that kind of relates to what I was talking about. So stick to a theme if you're going to do it. You left the bland brown cabinets, doors, wood trim throughout, forgot to decorate the primary bathroom, and your cheap white mismatched appliances in the kitchen. Commit to it a bit. First off, when I bought this house, I was like, those ovens, the first thing we're doing, Jackie, is we're going to change those ugly ovens, right? Then I used them. They were the best, and still to this day, the best cooking ovens I've ever had in my entire life. And I was like, I don't care what they look like. I care what they do. If you look at half the people online that are talking crap about the colors of the house and the themes that I did, right? The floor being epoxy, it's great. You can put any kind of floor you want over it. You can even change the color of epoxy. It's like paint. It really is. And I know the crew to do it. They're amazing. And they'll do it too. One, I didn't get around to changing all the woodwork around the house. Lucky you if you hate the look of this house because now you don't have to change everything. Those cabinets are like expensive imported from Italy cabinets. And then the bathroom upstairs, my main bathroom, it's a spa bathroom. It's so funny to me. You guys can watch comedies, horror movies, rom-coms. You can listen to country music, rock music, rap. But all of a sudden for me in my house, every single room has to be exactly the same style because I can't be, oh, that's right. I don't know who I am. I forgot about that one. Dang it. Did Bam Margera post this listing? It's like Vegas and Dracula effed and had a house. Exactly. This person gets it. I love Vegas, dude. I love going to Vegas. And I thought, you live in a house. All right, here's an idea for you guys. You guys spend your life working jobs you hate, living in homes you don't really like, for you to go on that vacation. And then you guys go on vacation like, oh, it's so good to get away from home and the stress of life. And we're on vacation. And then at the end of the vacation, you're like, oh, now we have to go back to our jobs and work hard so we can save up to have vacation. Or every single day you wake up, you can take a shower in a spa bathroom and walk down into a house where it looks like you're in a casino in Vegas every single day of your life. I don't know, you choose. I mean, for me, it was a no-brainer. But that's the American dream, right? Work till you die. I like it. My gothy high school self would have loved living here. Right. What happened to you? What happened to you? Seriously, why did you cut that part of it out? It's giving Zach Bagans. There it is. I immediately regretted posting my house online for sale. If you look at the Zillow listing, you could clearly see the house is black and people are freaking out about it. Yes, it's ugly. 100% a magician lived here. It's like Rob Zombie and Edgar Allan Poe had a house. Actually, on that note, hold on. I'm going to bring a guest on. Whew, sorry. We just were not Rob Zombie enough on this show. Welcome to the show, my man. Welcome to the show. They wanted Addams Family and they got Disneyland. It's too shiny. You can record the next Alter Bridge record there. Each one of those beanbags costs $1,000 to $3,000. Yes, unfortunately they do. I think you mean beanbag swinger sex room. Dude, these are for my kids. Your comments gross me out. Try to be Bam Margera or the Osbournes, but it's just the great value version. I'm dating myself here, but it's giving me heavy Viva La Bam house vibes. Feels like it was designed by someone who finally found themselves with a bunch of money. Man, I wish. Where is that money? Joe Rogan's most goth friend. Dude, Joe, where are you at, man? Homie G-Dog. I fully, completely expected the comments to say this was commissioned, owned, or at some point rented by Nick Cage. I feel like MTV Cribs. My favorite comment had to be that this guy looks like a guy who peaked in 2005. How did you know that I graduated in 2005? This house looks like something that would be shown on MTV Cribs. It's like someone asked for Rob Zombie but got Creed. Chris Angel on Cribs. I say we just get to it. You guys want a tattooed dude who's a Bam Margera, Chris Angel, Zach Baggins wannabe guy, has an Edgar Allan Poe tendency, and wants to be Rob Zombie doing an MTV Cribs episode. And Castle Blackula, the McMansion that the Addams Family lives in, where Gru had all of his yellow homies. First off, saying that this looks like a house that Gru lived in is a compliment. That guy had a heart of gold and a bunch of yellow homies. Thank you guys for all the comments. I mean, for real. Even the negative ones. It's hilarious. Not only has it been wildly entertaining, but at the same time, you guys are pushing the algorithms. My house has been on Zillow for 6 days and has 95,000 views with almost 1,000 saves. To put into context, there's been a home for sale in town here that's a way better house than what mine is for a couple $1 million. It's been on Zillow for over a year. And it has 1,000 views on it. So thank you guys so much. Enjoy my cheesy Cribs episode where somehow a bunch of strangers nailed every single thing about me. Welcome to the crib. Wait. Shoes off. All right. I guess I'll show you guys around. Let's do the dining room first. Hippo skull. The paintings are in the house. We put a lot of them away for the listing, but it's my Joe Rogan painting. And then I painted this one. And doesn't it kind of look like he's looking at it in the same style, but named Michaels. Love that guy. Jackie painted her Jeffree Star painting right here. Let's go to the living room. All right, so out of this entire house, this is where everyone normally watches TV. We call it the green room. You got these original chandeliers that come with the house, by the way. If you do get the house, those are there for you. Let's check out the main living room. So the main living room in the house we had set up to be more of a conversing room, rather than the focus being the TV, which is this one. About this room is we added these lights up here. You could do party mode or whatever and change the mode however you feel for your mood. Of course, I prefer red. Okay, one cool thing is that this used to be like a boring closet. This is my white wolf, so this is my pride and joy right here. What a cool way to kind of show it off, I thought. So a feature that comes with this house that I have to leave behind, unfortunately, because it's built into the house when we did the floor, are these 1500s Chinese temple doors. These things are legit and the real deal, but it leads to the pirate bar that was never finished. So it's kind of open to do whatever. So let's check that out. The cool thing about this room is it's pretty much open to do whatever. And it leads to the pool. One thing I think the builders had in mind is that this could be a party house where you could open up the sliding glass door. There's a bathroom right here. Then, of course, what would any bar be without your mini fridge? Give me a little Diet Coke. All right, come check out the pool. So not only do you get this great view, but the pool is heated, of course, which is great at nighttime. But there's a party area right here where we light fires and make s'mores. Oh, let me show you the custom bar top. This is a solid sheet, and I love this because when I'm grilling out and stuff, people can hang out. This is a bar top, and of course, you have that view back there. Come back out when it's nighttime for the pool, but let's go on the balcony and check out that sunset. Bedroom right in here. Check it out. This bedroom comes with not only a bar right there where you can make your coffee, but great view. Let's check it out. I love this balcony. I'm gonna miss it to death. The view, the neighbors, the sunsets, the skies. It's wonderful, and it's completely private. There's no staircase up here from outside, so you have privacy and security. It's the best. I love this bathroom. 2 sinks, obviously. We got his and her. We have his and her walk-in closets, of course. You got your own private bathroom, but man, double-headed shower, and then of course, party jacuzzi. Escape style. All the floors, I guess, are imported from Italy. Who knew? But these are custom medallions inside the floor. So this thing is amazing. We had this quoted. This was 20 grand just by itself. Stupid money. No, I did not pay that. That was built before we even moved in here. Obviously, it probably would have been black if it was me. What I did have built was this custom bookshelf by Scott Majeski. Check this out. So I have a massive Edgar Allan Poe collection. I've had gifts over the years where people give me little toys and stuff like that too, but along with my human skulls, I want to show off this guy. This is Ambrose. He's a 1,000-year-old human skull. So, to be or not to be? Dang, I'm gonna miss this shelf, dude. Be selling a lot of my artwork, so there's a few things still up on the walls, but unfortunately this is one that's gonna go. But the other living room right here, we had the kids party and stuff. It's on the other side of this wall. This living room up here is huge. And of course, you got these guys. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Even the love sacks are black. That's right. You got like 4 rooms up here, or just real quick. This is my kids' room. My other kids' room right here. And then we have the spare bedroom we call the hotel. The thing I wanted to do when we had guests come over and stay is I wanted to have the room mark room to be reminded why I have this place, because of all my clients, my shop throughout the years, the Salt House now. Thank you very much. These are the first things I ever bought for the room order back in the day, the original, these letters. And then this was the custom thing whenever my old oddity store, Black Cat Oddities. Of course, got another bathroom in here. These are neat. Took everyone to Vegas for a trip, bought those in Vegas. And then we have another spare bedroom we just never really used. Room I never let anyone into, but today I'm gonna let you guys into it. That's my Studio A. I'm a big collector of many things, of course, but one of them are these skate decks. Been collecting skate decks for a long time, but my pride and joy are the Steve-O boards. They're all collaboration with the Jackass dudes. I actually just rented a BAM the other day at the convention. Had him sign this new board. It's got his weird little alphabet, which I think is kind of neat. Anyway, yeah, it's a problem. I have to give credit to Harry Bean, my friend, because he told me, hey, I have all these musicians sign microphones. So had I thought about that idea, I'd have a much bigger collection of these. But so far, I've got Phil from Pantera, Corey Taylor, then of course, Mr. Cooper. But you know what? It's a pretty good start. A couple new items I had picked up recently. These chairs from Kat Von D. These were in the beginning seasons. I think the first 4 seasons they were up front of High Voltage, the TV show LA. And then they moved into the recording studios, but underneath my ass. Check this out. Cigarette Burns by Lemmy. Lemmy, like A.S.S. Spurs. Yeah, I geek out. These are some of my favorite new things. So thank you, Kat Von D. This is where I do my podcast, my show, The Adam Stoner Show, of course, which ironically you're watching right now. So if you're... What show would be complete without a conspiracy bathroom for my guests? That's right. I mean, if you have ever had any doubts on Sasquatch, dude, the Greys, UFOs, take it in this bathroom. And say hi to my friend Jeff. So now we go downstairs to the kitchen. All right, kitchen time. So it's party time, baby. So you got 2 dishwashers, 2 sinks, 2 ovens. Really overboard, you know what I mean? We gotta do the MTV Cribs thing, right? I gotta show what's inside the fridge. So everyone, this is my life. Fridge I just got. I never saw the dark fridge on the inside, which was cool. So the new cafe fridge, which is just neat. I don't know why I got.
Hey, can I have a pop?
Yeah, dude. Let's see if we have any left. Oh, here's one. There you go, friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, let's check out the movie theater. This was the very first thing that I made when I moved here. I built the stage with my friend Nate, and we basically put in the theater chairs. More like we're already in debt, might as well go more in debt with these chairs. But yeah, let me show you some of the things I have in here. But this is by far, other than my studio, my favorite room in the house. So Ernie Hudson's signature right here, which big Ghostbusters fan, of course. But my favorite show of all time is Sons of Anarchy. This is actually worn by Jax Teller on the show. This is the real recruit hat, the KDs and everything. Here's certificates of authenticity.
Right into this world.
And then I actually had Ryan sign this pipe, which he threw it back at me and said, "Yeah, you're not clever." And, I think I pissed him off that day, but yeah, this is the Sun's corner. Love this corner. So one other cool thing that we found while at a convention is the clicker that was actually painted by the guys who did the show itself, which I'm very excited about. But on top of that, this is one of one, so this is a prized piece of art. We also found out, and we geeked out, that he does a lot of the makeup for the show The Boys, which my son and I kind of geeked out about it as well. Yeah, so this is the movie theater. Everything reclines. Ah! Oh man, woo! This is gonna be a good one. Maybe on to some cartoons. Before you leave, just want to let you know that you can change all these lights, which is super cool. Just like everything else, or you have one color preference, you can change every lighting and make it a lit up room. So everything is customizable. Time to go to the garage, the man thing. Pantry right here, another bathroom down here. My garage. 9, 100. Oh, yeah. Didn't see there. Just getting some of my gains. I don't know if you guys heard me where I was, but doing pretty good. So every Cribs episode's got to show the ride. It's my baby right here. See this? No joke, guys. Bring it in. Come on, bring it in. Look. I was in the parking lot with some of my friends, right? And this cute boy at school named Edward. He's really pale. Anyway, this car was coming right at me, right? And he goes, "Whoa!" and stops it just like that with his hand. That's no joke, dude. Edward Colon. C-O-L-O. Colon. He smells kind of dead. Full time. So thank you for touring my home. Thank you for being in my crib. It's time for you guys to get out. I said leave, dude. Stop, son. You want this house, you gotta buy it. Oh no, guys, that's it. The episode's over. I do hope you guys enjoyed the content because I'm going to make it whether you do or you don't enjoy it. So. Good night.